everyone, I'm FUNG. I'm going to make a presentation on my recent research. The topic is sensory evaluation and textual analysis on newly developed soft food lunchbox for local elderly.
To start with,
dysphagia is a kind of swallowing disorder. People who have dysphagia may experience food sticking in esophagus or painful swallowing. It could lead to serious health implications, such as choking. In some serious cases, it could lead to death due to suffocation. The dysphagia has reported as one of the worldwide medical issues that mainly occur among elderly due to physical obstructions and neurological causes relating to aging.
In Hong Kong, 80% of elderly express their difficulties in chewing and result in difficult swallowing, which means only 2 out of 10 can swallow safely with no restrictions on food choices.
In contrast, men's diet and periodic diet are the major meals provided for dysphagia patients in Hong Kong hospitals, care centers, or the residents to minimize their chewing frequency. Therefore, they may develop distaste on soft diets due to the less attractive appearance and diluted taste of meals, which result in poor appetite and possibly lead to malnutrition and unsatisfactory health conditions. In this project, there are 4 aims. First is to study the thickening and jarring properties of gums under freezing and heating conditions. Second is to create an appealing softwood lunchbox by fitting level 6 to 7 THEi framework. Third is to select the most preferred formulations by undergoing sensory tests for achieving the best palatability and softness. Fourth is to create a nutritious softwood lunchbox by fitting nutritional requirements of elderly. Concept of soft food has recently adapted in this advanced age society. Normally, the chewing of food requires mastication, which helps to break down food into smaller pieces. Soft food provided to patients with dysphagia. Ideally, it could be consumed by tongue compression with minimal chewing efforts. People with less than 40 kPa tongue pressure indicates needs on special care food. In order to have a better calculation of suitable food texture and drink thickness for dysphagia patients, the International Dysphagia Diet Standardization Initiative has provided an IDDSI framework that consists of 8 levels.
Soft food could be produced by the usage of commercial food thickeners that used to stabilize pureed food to obtain a smooth consistency and reshape in further process. Sanding gum and guar gum were selected as the food thickeners in this project. They are both tasteless and odorless. Maintaining a balanced diet is important, so it is essential to understand the daily nutritional requirement. For each elderly, they should intake 1,700 to 2,100 calories, which include 130 grams of carbohydrate, 45 to 56 grams of protein, and 22 to 28 grams of dietary fiber per day. For methodologies of the project, it has divided into 3 sections, including food formulations, texture profile analysis, and sensory tests. The soft food lunchbox is designed with rice and 2 Chinese dishes, including steamed pumpkin with pork ribs and fried broccoli with shrimps. There are a total of 5 ingredients, including pork, pumpkin, broccoli, shrimps, and rice. This picture has shown a general processing flow on the soft food production. The food processing was followed by 7 steps. The food was firstly washed and cooked. Then the coated food was blended into puree with a blender. Soon the puree food was mixed with the gums into respective ratio. Then the food was molded for achieving the ideal shaping. Finally, the food was frozen in a freezer under minus 18 degrees Celsius for at least 5 hours. After freezing, they would be heated up by a steamer for 10 minutes. As the gums could function at a very low concentration, the concentration of gums were prepared in 1, 2, and 3%. However, for the broccoli, the shaping was unsatisfactory. Therefore, the concentration of gums were adjusted to 1:1, 1:3, and 3:1 sanding gum and guar gum scale. Next is the texture profile analysis. The TPA test aims to imitate the human mastication and identify the food textural attributes by compressing standardized food samples with a texture analyzer. In this test, 4 parameters were measured, including hardness, springiness, gumminess, and cohesiveness. In the section of sensory analysis, 20 panelists were invited for conducting tests for choosing the most appropriate food formulations. A set of questionnaires were given to the panelists. After conducting the TPA test and sensory analysis, panelists have selected their most preferable formulations. Here shows the formulations with their TPA results. The 3D graph has demonstrated a better data presentation. All the formulations were successful in shaping. By looking at the graph, it is clear to see that the soft rice has the highest degree of stringiness, gumminess, and hardness among categories of soft food, while pumpkin and broccoli has the least degree of the parameters. Most people would prefer food with sanding gum in a lower concentration. It could be explained by the structure and interaction between food and thickness. Here is the Cyro scanner electron microscopy. By comparing figure A and B, meat paste with guar gum demonstrated a more compact inner structure, but less even than the one with sanding gum. But in generally, the more compact structure could lead to a more harder, cohesive, stringy, and gummy texture. Through a series of experiments and tests, the food ingredients were integrated into a soft food lunchbox with fitting the nutritional requirement of elderly. In conclusion, pork with 2% sanding gum, broccoli with 1:1 scale sanding gum and guar gum, rice with 3% sanding gum, pumpkin with 2% sanding gum, and shrimp with 1% sanding gum concentration are more preferred. It suggests that the soft food lunchbox will be great to replace pureed meals in nursing institutions in the future. This is the end of my video presentation. Thank you for watching.